Ah, the rage split. It's a classic. Really a beautiful thing when you think about it. When you get so tilted that the only thing that matters to you is yourself, the minions, and that side lane tower. I was incredibly tilted this game. I had just started learning Yone on the PBE. I was not thinking clearly. I got in my own head. I've been really bad about that lately. But the important thing is that I come back to those plays where I wasn't thinking clearly, and I approach them with a fresh brain. So what we're going to see is some form of limitation of Yone and get really into why we should split push and when it's safe to split push, because I was not thinking about any of that. Look at this. I'm 1-7 on Yone. Yes, I've got my crit spike, but I'm feeling desperate against the 15-3 Zed. I say, I just need some items. I need to do something. So let me spoil the play for you. I'm going to keep pushing, get to the tower. Zed immediately kills me as soon as I reach the tower. Okay, that's just what happens. But I went into this VOD to condemn myself for just making this decision to split in the first place. But actually, let's think about this for a moment. Look at the vision we have. First of all, my jungler just died and my top is about to die. But we see everybody. Literally everybody. All 5 members of the red team get an assist onto Shen. So that means, actually, that this wave that I'm about to approach, this is safe. This is totally fine to get. And if all that matters to me right now is the minions and getting farm and getting myself back in the game, then I'm not unhappy with this situation. The problem is I pushed it too far. Look at the vision we have. You may be asking, what vision? And I say, exactly. We've got this ward, we've got that ward, a little bit of bot jungle vision, but not enough coverage. Like, are they coming here? Are they going to get in the river? Like, we could see, we actually do see the river entrances for the most part. But how do I know they're not basing? How do I know they're not going to shove and go Baron? I'm not watching the mid lane at all right now. I don't know what's going on whatsoever. In fact, I'm barely aware of my 80 carry dying. Now, if I suspect they're going for Baron, if they are in fact going for Baron, then this is amazing. But if they're going for Baron, why would their jungler and top be here? Why would so many people be committing to this Caitlyn? So the logical conclusion is they're not going for Baron. Or if they are, it's going to be very, very slow, and I don't have the information like to tell me that they're going for Baron. I see 0 members of the enemy team. Also, who was missing from that last play? Everyone was just top, but we know how fast things can change in League of Legends. And sure, this ward comes out now. I may be thinking about what's coming next, but look, it's already too late. Here's Zed, fresh off a recall, and we know I cannot survive this. Now, let's learn something about Yone too. I'm trying to dodge this. E. The E is not good. Ultimate to escape. Awesome, that's all well and good. Oh look, Yone, you're back. You just snap back. So Yone does not have escapes if he's not fighting people. So if you're going to be split pushing on this champion, well, it's not as safe as if I were Zed and I were doing this, or if I were Tryndamere or something. And so I just end up coming right back into this, which means the fact that I was not thinking about who can punish me for the split is even worse. So what happens now? Obviously, I die. That's just the end of me. And now I'm just the 4th casualty on the map when I really could have tried to stem the bleeding, because how much gold do I have in pocket? 821. That's obviously not enough for an item, but it also doesn't give 300 gold to the enemy team if I back off here. And if I actually turn off the Fog of War, then look, no Baron. If I back off here, I stop splitting, and they came over here, and they didn't get Baron, that's not the end of the world. Obviously not good, because so many of my teammates are dead, but I'm 1-8. I just want to farm. I don't need the tower to farm, right? So ultimately, this was just an absolutely brainless play. No genuine thought went into it. But if I had thought about it, I would have discovered that the beginnings of it were not as tilted or troll as I initially thought they were.